Hello YouTube, my name is James, welcome to Rising Potential. I'm also known as JKPR Rising on YouTube. Welcome to Red vs. Blue Season 11 Episode 2 review. I apologize that this video came out a bit later than I wanted it to. I just didn't really feel like making videos, and my throat's really sore right now, so I apologize if I cough or whatnot in the video. But this video is very short because the episode was very fucking short. But I'm going to explain what I liked in the episode, what I did not like, the overview of the story, and then my rating on production and story, and overall thoughts and all that junk. So, story wrap up. By the way, really quick, this episode does contain spoilers. No shit. The link in the description is the episode. Go watch it, come back, hear my review. So let's get started. What happens in episode 2 of Red vs. Blue Season 11? Well, Washington and Caboose, they come back from the red base with the tank, and they pretty much tell Tucker, hey, you can't go handing out random objects to the red team because we are enemies, and, you know, we can't let the red team get a hold of the really powerful damn tank because we need that to protect ourselves. And Tucker's like, whatever, you know, he's not taking anything seriously like he always does. And then the conversation continues to go, and then eventually, I think we learned that they crash landed on this area. And the people in that big ship that's in the middle of exile crash, and apparently no one survived except for the Reds and Blues. And then Tucker's like, oh, they didn't survive the crash, making some really disgusting joke about death. And then Washington's like, wow, are you proud of yourself? And, you know, Tucker feels like shit after pretty much, like, calling mass murder, or not mass murder, just mass, what's the word, mass killings? Just mass death, I guess, just people dying, a joke. And Washington's like, that's not funny. And he's like, yeah, sorry about that. And then Caboose does some random stupid bullshit that no one cares about because that's what Caboose does. He just says stupid things that have nothing to do with the plot. Then we go to the Reds, and they talk about pretty much nothing. Like, Simmons talks about his garden. Grif talks about how much he's upset that the red base, like, doesn't have a roof because it, like when it rains, it's annoying. And Sarge is like, oh, the engine from the ship will be radioactive and stuff. Pretty much, they talk about nothing, as they always do. So, that was a wrap-up of the episode. What did I like about the episode? I really enjoyed the conversation between Washington and Tucker. I liked their exchange of dialogue, and I liked how Washington kind of took control because he is technically the leader, even though I guess it wasn't officially announced. But I did like that exchange of dialogue between the two characters. So, what did I not like about the episode? I guess these cons could be a bit minor to my big major issue of this episode, but I guess getting into it really quick. At 2 minutes and like 11 seconds, the camera jerks to the right to show the red base. I kind of would have liked it if the camera pans slowly to the right than just a sudden jerk. I thought that took me out of the experience of the episode. And another one at 2 minutes and like 53 seconds, Grif comments that Simmons is just upset because everyone's criticizing his base that he constructed. I have a question about that because didn't they crash land on this area? So if their bases were there already, how come Grif said that Simmons built the bases? So that could be like a plot hole in the episode, or maybe there were no bases to begin with and they built it, but who built the blue base? Like, why would the red team build a blue base for the blue team? It doesn't really make any sense because it's a plot hole. Another minor issue towards the end of the episode, Grif comments how Simmons is a virgin. Well, Grif shouldn't be talking shit because he hasn't done anything in a while. Granted, he might have had a lot of sex before he came into, you know, the military before Season 1 of RvB, but since Season 1 and Season 11, he hasn't done shit, so he shouldn't be talking smack. The final and humongous biggest issue with this episode is that it's too fucking short. 3 minutes and 43 seconds? I don't give a shit if that's a 3:43 reference, which it obviously is, but why do they make the episode so short? I thought last week's episode 4 minutes was too short. Now it's even shorter. It's clear to me that they're only making short episodes now because, one, they don't know what to write, so they make things short because they run out of ideas. And two, the more videos, the more profit, the more money they make. So it kind of makes sense. So my rating, production-wise, B. I didn't like that sudden jerk, and the camera angles were kind of wonky here and there. And story-wise, F, because nothing happens in the episode. F for story, B for production. That's my review for episode 2. Overall, it's kind of boring. So hopefully it picks up. Hopefully.